Hey guys, I'm back with another video, and this video is going to be a bit different. It's just going to be a rant, no script, and yeah, let's get into it. Basically, I'm going to be complaining about Monster Hunter. I like Monster Hunter, but this isn't going to be your typical Monster Hunter video. No, I'm not going to be ranting about some old generation stuff. I'm not going to be ranting about how Monster Hunter Wilds is too easy or some dumb stuff like that. No. We're going to be ranting about the subreddit, the Monster Hunter subreddit. And a problem I've noticed on that subreddit, if you want to call it a problem, is that basically they do not like it when you question the ecology and the classification of monsters. Well, the ecology is fine, I guess, right? But the classification part, no. They don't like that. They do not like that. And I really mean when I say they do not like that. For whatever reason, every time I've tried, some I don't agree with that much anymore, but every time I've tried, it goes like this. Like, for example, let's say you question that Jindahad is a snake wyvern, right? Snake wyvern class hasn't been used in a while. Let's say you think he's not a Leviathan. You think he's a snake wyvern. Well, don't worry. The expert Monster Hunter ecologist guys who know lots about the lore are there to remind you that he's not a snake wyvern because he uses the Leviathan skeleton. Yes, he uses the Leviathan skeleton. And what I mean by that, at least I assume they mean by that, is that he uses the rig. Like the Leviathan rig and stuff like that. Like, you know, the model and stuff, like the base. Which is really dumb. I mean, that doesn't really ecology, like biology, evolution-wise explain how he's a Leviathan and not a snake wyvern. It's just like, oh, he uses the base. Again, maybe that's not what they mean, but I'm guessing what they mean because they don't really give you much details to go off of. They don't really do that there. They just say, actually, no. It's, this classification because, blah, 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 I say so, blah, blah, blah. And it really pisses me off. Because it's like, with all these things about the ecology of Monster Hunter and stuff like that, it's like, why are you shutting down theories? Why are you shutting them down? Why aren't you actually entertaining them and being like, well, it's not this reason, or like, hey, maybe there's some truth to that, you know, not everything's set in stone. I mean, people in real life misclassify things before. That's just how scientists work. Sometimes things are wrong and we change things. And it has happened in Monster Hunter before. To be fair, not for large monsters, but it has happened for smaller monsters. So with that in mind, there should be, you know, some merit behind it to say, hey, I think this large monster isn't this, but they're like, no, it's not like that. Which again, it annoys me. Because again, for a series about ecology, evolution, all these things, you would think they would have, you know, things behind it, right? But nope, they can't have that, which again, it makes me so angry because it's like, why are you just shutting this down? Why are you shutting these theories down? It honestly just sours my taste on the subreddit because I've tried again and again to be like, hey, maybe this monster's class is this, but no, they shut you down with the stupidest shit, downvote you to oblivion. They don't care. They do not care. They just don't like it when you give your opinions on that stuff because I guess it's just wrong. The fact they treat the classification as if it's set in stone, as if there could be no wrong, and do not get me started on the fucking Elder Dragons. Oh my god. Originally, what I thought apparently was the whatever the hell bin, you just throw whatever that doesn't really fit in this class in. Apparently, no. Every Elder Dragon is, connected by blood, I guess. And it kind of makes sense. You have Elder Dragon blood, and from what I know, every single Elder Dragon has it, so it kind of makes sense. Or maybe, they're just classified as the Elder Dragons, and since so, like, as an in-game mechanic, they make it so you can get Elder Dragon blood from them because they're an Elder Dragon. Or maybe I'm just rambling. Honestly, I'm done with the rant for now. Tell me what you guys think. Am I crazy, or is the subreddit actually filled with a bunch of damn idiots? And I'm fucking Albert Einstein.
Pilot! Attack!